next, as we continue in alphabetical order, is candidate Todd Taylor. Thanks for coming in. And these positions, are they they're not normally partisan, are they? Or do you just
No,
they're not. But let's start by asking you about why you're running for city councilor in Chelsea.
Well, Chelsea's a city in transition, I think, and there's we're just had a long time city manager going out, Jay Ash, who did a great job in trying to bring Chelsea along, and we have a new city manager now, and I want to make sure that Chelsea continues its kind of development as a city, and really gain some texture and is a safe and prosperous place to live.
Okay, what in your view are the three most pressing issues that Chelsea residents will be facing in the next few years?
Well, as I've knocked on about 2,000 doors already in this campaign, people have told me, without a doubt, the number one issue in Chelsea is public safety. And it's a real problem, I think, in our city, but it's one that we can deal with if we take the right measures. The drug problem, not just in Chelsea, but in Massachusetts in general, and really the country, is really one that's one of the most pressing problems that we have. And it needs to be dealt with, and it's not an easy problem to solve, and I think there's a lot of different things that need to be done, but and we're doing a lot of those now, but I think we just need to redouble our efforts.
What, in your view, makes you a good representative for the residents of Chelsea?
Well, I've always been kind of a doer in life, so I have a staffing agency in Boston, which I started at as a waiter and a bartender 16 years ago, and I've worked my way up from being a waiter and a bartender to being a banquet captain to manager, general manager, and finally I was in a position to purchase the company. So I know how to get things done, and sometimes I don't talk a lot, but I like to make sure that things get done.
Everyone always talks about city services in Chelsea. What are you planning to do to make City Hall more proactive, more responsive to the needs of the citizens in providing services and maintenance and so forth?
Well, I mean, I think the best thing to do is to be, as a city councilor, to be transparent and to be available to people. So I think that if you're accessible, like for instance, when I go out knocking on doors and I give them my calling card, it's got my own cell phone number on it. I want people to call me. I want to be in touch with people. If there's a problem, we need to know about it. And that's part of the problem in the city too, that sometimes we don't always get that feedback from people, and as long as we engage the community, I think that's going to go a long way.
Can you talk about any specific initiatives that you yourself plan on spearheading?
Well, I think that for the most part, I think we need to bring more commerce to Chelsea. Chelsea needs to be more prosperous, as well as a safer place to live. So, there's a lot of development going on right now, but I think that if we were to bring more commerce to the city, not just residential development, it broadens out the tax base for people, and gives a little bit relief on some of those rent issues.
You talk about development. What about, I guess, the Silver Line coming through there? How do you think, what impact do you think that'll have on Chelsea? And how can you maximize, I guess, the positive benefits of that? And also, what about housing and rents that are continuing to go up? I mean, that's always an issue. What is your take on those items?
Yeah, I think the Silver Line's a great thing for Chelsea. I think that the more coming and going is good, and we want people coming into Chelsea. We've recently built a lot of the hotels, and I think we're going to have people coming here. We need to really provide more things to do in Chelsea, and make it a real good place to live and play.
The city has an enormous Latino presence. I guess that some have said that the city should do more to diversify its own workforce. Do you agree with that, and any ideas on how you would do it?
Well, I would say this, that as an employer myself, I find that the larger pool of people that I have, the better people are going to come to the surface. So, I think that the city, workforce should reflect its people, and we need to make sure that we reach out to everybody and make sure that they have all the information that it comes, to getting those positions.
Okay, and we'll leave it right there. City Council candidate Todd Taylor, thanks for coming into Urban Update,
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you very much.
Okay, when we come back, Chelsea City Councilor at-large candidate Damali Vito, right here on Urban Update. We'll be right back.